How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
You are welcome. Now, tell me about your character on the film.
My character, MK, she's really dynamic. She was a lot of fun to play. She's very multifaceted in that she's very sweet, but she also has a massive edge. She's very tough. She didn't have an easy upbringing, and so she sort of is like, you know, out for herself a little bit at moments because she thinks she needs to. So she can be unintentionally a bit hurtful.
How long did it take for you to get in character?
To get into character? Well, I didn't have too much time to prep. I think they cast me and then we were going to start filming in like a week. So that week was pretty intensive, just dove in head first. So I needed all the time I was given, I guess, is the answer.
Now, I'll just ask a few of the others what's their favorite season. What is your favorite season?
What is my favorite season? Certainly not the one we're in. It's like 2 degrees out. Actually, typically I do like the fall because I grew up in Boston. So it was like, you know, the back to school feeling, apple cider, all that jazz. But now I live in LA, so they all sort of blend together.
Do you miss Boston?
Of course. Boston's home.
Well, I'm from New York, but I do miss California.
Oh, have you spent some time in California?
Every single year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard to find things that are problematic about LA.
Now, what's your favorite scene being involved in a movie?
My favorite scene in the movie? It might be the scene when Yuri has just been given some really awful news about his closest friend and roommate, Jake, and he comes to the restaurant where I work, because I think you see MK's more tender side and more the person she wishes she could be.
What can everyone expect from this film when they see it?
You can expect a lot of twists and turns, a few laughs, and definitely a good time.
Now, being that this film is also based on a true story, did you have to do any research before you took on the role?
Did I do research? Yes, I did. I researched STDs a bit and the psychology of what happens to people who then get them, and also unintentionally give them, what effect that has on you. And also MK had a few specific traumas from her childhood that you'll see in the film, and I also researched the effect those have on people.
Without giving too much away, what are some of your upcoming projects?
My upcoming projects? Well, I was just on the Hulu show Runaways, the Marvel show, and I'm a stand-up comedian, so I perform at all the clubs in Los Angeles. I'm here doing shows all week for New York Comedy Festival. So a lot going on.
You know, speaking of comedy, I want to also ask you this. What are some of your best fan interactions after the comedy shows you've been part of?
Best fan interactions? You know, a lot of them are quite strange. I love it whenever just somebody massively relates to whatever I said. You know, like something you've said really clicks with them. Those become the diehard fans.
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the entire event.
Thank you. I appreciate talking to you.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So tell us about your character.
Oh my gosh, my character is Alicia, and super fun role. I'm trying not to give too much away. I'm like, how much do I share here? But someone that's really worried about her roommate and worried about what's going on in the film. So it was a very high stakes character. Yeah.
Do you remember the audition process you went through?
The audition process?
That you went through.
Yeah. So actually I had a friend that referred me to the film, and I met Andrew here and one of the other producers, and they had me read on camera. They had me do some improv. But they were super chill. I had no idea if they liked me or not. But it went really well. They barely smiled after my audition. I'm like, I don't know, they hate me. But it went good, and that was pretty much it. And they called me a couple weeks later and said, I got it. My favorite scene ever? I just did a role on Showtime from a show called Smilf. So I'm of Haitian descent, and so it was a Haitian American character. So that was super fun and super fun to do comedy. So that's probably my favorite. Yeah. So I just finished a role on NBC, Chicago Med. So you can catch me on that. I'm on the premiere of that. So that's out now. Also, She's Gotta Have It, the last season. You can catch me on that as well. Spike Lee show on Netflix.
Now, since we're in the winter now, what's your favorite season?
Spring, not too hot, not too cold, for sure. Yeah.
Any final thoughts about the film before we go?
I hope you guys all catch it. It's amazing, it's exciting, scary at times. So I hope you guys love it and catch it. Thanks for having me.